Let's get it. Let's go. Tish Frill, checking in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Now, first things first, I need all my chosen ones to hit that like button because we got a great episode on the board for today. And I know for a fact that I'm not the only one who has experienced this. Chosen ones, listen. They walked out of your life when you were at your lowest. Now they want you back. See, they thought when they walked out of your life that that would be your demise. When they walked out of your life, they thought that would be the end of you. They thought you were in the fourth quarter of a loss to the Patriots. They saw the light in you, and that's why they were with you in the first place. But as you continue to grow closer to God, as you continue to stand on your respect and your integrity, as you continue to grow spiritually and win souls for the Most High, you started to disturb demons inside of them that they just couldn't take. You were shaking up demons left and right, and at the end of the day, they could not take it because they know the next round of blessings that God had for you was for you. The next round of blessings wasn't for them no more. You wasn't going out of your way to bless somebody that doesn't need to be blessed. You weren't going out of your way to bless somebody who does not respect you and honor you and value your presence. So when you really start to stand on these values and principles, guess what? People get to kicking rocks like crazy. And sometimes it will be the people that you least expect. Sometimes it will be the people that you're like, what? Nah, Lord, not that person. Nah, not him, not her. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that they wouldn't do me like that, Lord. And come to find out, they would do you worse than that. Come to find out, they have been saying the most grimiest, dirtiest, unfaithful, unmotivating things and speaking these things upon your life. They've been speaking negativity and unsuccess and poverty upon your life. They've been going out of their way to throw shade, throw disrespect, and try to prove that you are not the chosen one, knowing that you are. They know that they seen your light in the first place. When they came into your life, blessings started raining out the sky, not just for you, but for them. And people get their head blown up so big, not understanding that the relationship with the Most High is genuinely what keeps us blessed. The relationship with the Most High is genuinely what keeps us happy, joyful, and confident. So these people come into our life and blessings start happening. They feel like it's because of them. They feel like, oh, you might need them in a sense down the line. They feel like everything that God has been doing and using them as a vessel to do it in your life, that they can take those things, throw them in your face, and use that as a reason to say, hey, I'm the reason for the blessings in the first place. He's starting to grow out of these childish ways. He's starting to grow out of that spirit of unawareness, right? That spirit of forgiving people time and time again, understanding and knowing that they're not going to change, right? And when you do certain things and you expect a different result, that is the best definition of insane. That is the best definition of weakness. So when these people pick up on these things, they do take your kindness for weakness. They do take your forgiveness and your love for weakness. And they don't really know that this will be the last time that they experience this. I don't know about you, but I'm not just walking around in the world bumping into chosen ones left and right. I'm not just walking out in the world bumping into God's chosen and elect people left and right, having crazy conversations and having them in my life. So I would definitely be and go out of my way to value these people, especially if they come humble, respectful, loving, and all they ask is the same in return. So listen closely, chosen ones. I know that I'm not the only one going through this. And if you're going through this and people have walked out of your life and now they come back when things get better, they come back when the blessings start coming into your life, don't you be afraid to hop in that comment section and say, God got me. Don't you be afraid to hop in that comment section and say, I won't be used. I won't quit. I won't be stopped, because that's what they genuinely want. They want to put out that fire. They want to hopefully take away what God has given to you as a God-given gift. It can't be reduced. It can't be taken away from you. The only thing that they can do is manipulate you and confuse you into thinking that you don't have the gift, into thinking that you do need to be on this average level and keep your dreams average because their dreams are average. You do need to not chase your passion and go out of your way to put yourself out there because they get uncomfortable about things like that. So now they want you to get uncomfortable like that, right? They want you to get uncomfortable about things like that. They know once you start putting yourself out there for God's kingdom, the blessings and abundance that's going to rain down into your life. And they also know because they're not willing to make that sacrifice, the same blessings that are in your life, they won't be able to experience. So if a person knows that they can experience greatness with you, a lot of times they're going to go out of your way to stop the greatness in the first place. And if that's throwing you off, if that's their version of hurting you, if that's their version of walking out on you when they think that you need them, not knowing that the only one that we need is the Most High God. The only one that we need is Lord Jesus, because we came into this life alone. And as we're experiencing life, we see how many times people have abandoned us and showed us where we came from and how things actually are. And the reality of how things actually are is all that we have is Jesus. All that we have is the Most High God. He's the only one that's going to pick you up when everybody has quit on you. He's the only one that's going to care for you, feed you, allow you to multiply and build when everybody has walked out on you. Now, given the people that haven't, the people that have been there with you from day one, the people that have never wavered in having faith in the Most High and having faith that you are going to make it, having faith that your life is going to elevate and elevate and elevate one step at a time because they know that God has a calling on your life. They've known since a child that you're the chosen one. They've known since a child and since high school and middle school that you are the one. And this is why you've experienced the treatment that you've experienced, because they want to be the one. They're praying in their prayers, Lord, I want to be chosen. How come you don't choose me? Lord, I want to have nice skin like that. How come you don't use me to do that? I want to be outgoing and know how to conversate and do this and do that. How come I can't have that? The whole time they can, but because they're constantly in a mindset of why me, why not me, why not me, guess what God does? He's going to show you why not you, because you're never going to receive the blessing. But when you humble yourself, when you take hold and fasten to knowledge and wisdom, you do not have to worry about the things that these people that come up against you have to worry about. You don't have the type of heart to where you want to see anybody fail. So many times you are taken advantage of, but God is telling you today that is over. God is telling you today you need to focus on yourself and love the people that love you, and the people that walked out on you cold and dry, couldn't call them for nothing, couldn't do nothing with them, couldn't ask them to do nothing for you. Guess what? Treat them the same way. The same way you don't have access to them, they have no access to God's chosen. The same way that they don't want to have access to you and receive the blessings that come with being in your life, you will have the same mindset towards them. And guess what? You're going to have a mindset of joy attached to it, and they're going to have the opposite mindset attached to it because they know that they lost. They know that they messed up. They know that they wish they could rewind and do it all over again. And still, in your heart, you find peace, joy, and forgiveness. And that's why the Most High God is going to keep blessing you. That's why He's continued to keep blessing you. That's why when everybody wrote you off, gave up on you, walked out on you, He multiplied you in ways that people couldn't even imagine, in ways that people can only say, that's the Most High God. That man has Jesus in his life. And I urge you, chosen ones, come on and praise Him with me, because He's going to add peace, joy, and abundance to your life. And He is for sure going to make those same enemies that laughed, mocked, and didn't believe in you, those same enemies will be your footstool. If you just stay humble, stay patient, and don't take things into your own hands. Don't gossip. Don't rebuttal with people. Don't ask people why. Why this? Why didn't this? Why didn't that? Just put it in God's hands. Keep seeking God and watch what He does for your life. Don't you be afraid to hop down there in them comments and say, I'm going to keep seeking God. Don't you be afraid to hop down there in them comments and say, God has changed my life when everybody walked out on me. Because We're not in this alone. And if you're looking for a family, you have a family in me. If you're looking for a brother, you have a brother in me. You're looking for that motivation, you have that motivation in me. It's the True Holiness for Life Ministries. We're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep growing. We're going to keep shining because the spirit inside of us has no choice but to do so. Go out of your way to bless somebody today and watch what God does for your life. Hop down there, and I need all my chosen ones to hit that like button, hop in that comment section, and share this to somebody who needs this, whether it's your son, whether it's your auntie, your niece, right, your cousin, whoever you feel like needs this same type of nourishment for their spirit. I need you to go ahead and share this thing, and we're going to keep this thing pushing. As always, I'll catch you on the next one. Let's get it. Let's go. Tej Frill, checking out.